Good morning. I'm Estelle, and I am here in Richmond, Virginia this morning. It's 10 o'clock Eastern, and welcoming everyone who's tuning in. I am a Warriors at Ease teacher, and I'm here to guide you in a 30-minute, all levels yoga practice. So everyone's welcome, and I'll be providing several variations for the poses. We'll have a full practice. Getting the components of a full practice in 30 minutes. And listen to your body, and always know that you know what's best for your body. So go deeper if you want something, a more fuller stretch this morning, or back off if your body's saying, hey, you know what, that's enough. Okay, so let's get started. You'll notice, I wanted to check my mic. You'll notice that I have a chair here, and that's for one of the poses that we're going to do. That is a balance pose, Warrior 3. Last week we worked on Warrior 2 and Triangle, and this week we're going to do slightly different series with a new balance pose. So let's get started for sure. So I welcome you to just lie on your back and get in a position that feels like that you can settle in here for a couple of minutes while we center. So just notice, lie here with your feet a comfortable distance apart, arms a comfortable distance apart, and begin to notice how your body is supported by the earth. And if you're sitting in a chair, notice how the body, the hips are supported. So whatever surface that your body is contacting, just allow yourself to settle in and begin to notice your breath. And welcoming everything today in the body and the mind as messengers. And if you like, just being curious about what the message is saying to you. Noticing the cool air as it comes in through the nostrils, and the warm air as it moves out through the nostrils on the exhale. Just not trying to change your breath, just simply being with it and being present and noticing. Noticing that the body breathes itself, and that our breath really provides a beautiful anchor for us throughout the day. It's a bridge between our mind and our bodies. So take a deep, full inhale that's just right for you. An open mouth and let it out. Good. Inhale, take the arms up over the head, point the toes, really stretch yourself out here like a super long arrow. Exhale, bring that right knee in, hug it in. If you want, take that right knee out towards the right armpit a little bit. And really give that hip flexor a good stretch. And if you like, begin to circle that knee in one direction as you're hugging it in, and then the other direction. Good. And go ahead and release that. Take another deep inhale, stretch the arms. Exhale, bring that left knee in, hug it in. Good. See if you can notice where the back, any part of the back connects to the earth here. And again, if you'd like, you can bring in that left elbow, left knee towards that left armpit, and breathe. Again, you can circle here if that's something that feels good to you with the knee in one direction and then the other. Good. Go ahead and release that knee down. And inhale, stretch the arms long over the head again. Deep breath. And exhale, bring both knees in. Just hug them in. Excellent. Keep the knees bent. Bring the shins up so they're parallel with the earth. Arms can be straight out or in goalpost, your choice. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath in and drop those knees over to the right. If you'd like, take that right hand, and place it on the outside of that left leg. So give yourself a little bit deeper stretch here in that left hip flexor. And breathe. Breathe into the back of the body, where the kidneys are. Just breathe in. One more deep breath. Good. Exhale, bring those knees to center and then drop them over to the left, other side. Again, you can look over if you like. Look over that right shoulder. And if you like too, that you can give yourself a little bit more of a stretch here on the right by taking that left hand, pressing it against the outside of that right thigh. Good. Another deep breath in. Exhale, bring those knees back to center. Place the feet down on the mat behind the hips and go ahead and roll over. Good. So we're going to come to a tabletop here. I'm going to get a sip of my tea. I think springtime is talking to me here a little bit with all the blooming plants. Beautiful. So come on back to tabletop and let the belly just relax. Bring the chin slightly up and then round the back. Bring the navel towards the spine. Just moving into a cat-cow here. Good. With your breath, see if you can partner your breath with your movement, as if the breath is moving the body. Inhale, come on up. Good. Exhale, come on back to neutral. We're going to work the core here and have a little balance. And we're going to do that by variation on a side plank. So when you're ready, swivel that back foot, the back leg, to the back. Take the right foot out and plant the inside of the right foot on the mat. Now you can bring that left hand over so it's directly under those left shoulders. And inhale, bring that right arm up. If this is too much for you, then go all the way down here and be on the forearms. Okay, there are all sorts of variations here. You can be here, lift the leg, all right? Do what's right for your body. So coming back on up here, if this works for you, take that outside of that right foot and really plant it down. Good. Open up through the front of that right shoulder and breathe. Inhale, see if you can take those arms, the fingertips a little bit more towards the sky. Good. If you want, take the back of that right hand, take it over anywhere towards the back of that left hip, the small of the back, and open up even farther. Good. Take that right foot, back up, flex the foot. If you want a little bit more, and it's in your practice, then you can bend that right knee, grab onto the back of that right foot and lift up and come into a sugar cane shape. One more deep breath. Good. Exhale, let it go. Come on back to table and find your child's pose. So knees can be either towards the outside of the mat, or they can be inside, closer together. So whatever works for you, come on down and breathe. One more deep breath, letting the back be full of breath. And come on up. Let's go over to those. So I'm going to swivel around here so you can see me. So coming back to your tabletop, swivel, have that firm foundation. Shoulders are directly over the wrist. Swivel that right foot out and then pop up, come up on the left, inside of that left foot. Bring that right hand so it's directly under that right shoulder. So for some good anatomical alignment and safety. Inhale, bring that left arm up and reach towards the sky. Good. If you want, you can lift that left leg. Excellent. Breathe here. Feel the top of the right foot. Flex out through that left foot. That's going to give you some stability. Good. You can even smile if you want. And you can bend that left elbow if you want to. Take it up towards that right back of the right hip. Open up to that left shoulder. Good. If you want a little bit more, you can take the back of the top of the left foot and come into that sugar cane. Press out and away, just like a bow. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, come on back to table. Good. And I'm going to clip clop over here. Doesn't matter. Just stay towards the top of your mat, the thin edge of your mat, that is. And bring that right foot forward between the hands and the left foot forward. Come on up halfway. Long spine here. Crown of the head is reaching towards the opposite wall. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees as deeply as you want here. Inhale, come all the way up. Fingertips together. Hands to heart center. Great. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, float the arms up. Fingertips together. Little back bend here if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward. And come all the way down. If you want, you can clasp the hands behind the back. Lift them up and away from the body. Bend the knees as much as you like. Good. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold forward again. Press into the arches of the feet. Come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Good. So coming back to your mountain pose, which is our foundational standing pose. Hips over knees, over ankles. We're going to work with Warrior One here. So take your hands to your hips and bring that right foot, take your weight on your left foot, take that right foot back, turn the right toes out to about 2 o'clock. Hips are forward, straight ahead, just like you're on train tracks. If you want more of a firm foundation and some stability here, you can walk the left foot out to the outside edge of the mat. Good. And you can bend into that knee. So knee over ankle, just as much as you want. Could be a shorter Warrior Two or longer, right? Short could be up here. It could be all the way back here. Make it your practice. Listen to your body. Good. So bending into that left knee with the knee over the ankle. Inhale, bring the arms up. Beautiful. Exhale, bring them to goalposts. See if you can bring the shoulder blades together. Good. Tuck the chin. Breathe here. Good. Inhale. Take the arms up. Straighten that left knee. Exhale. Bring the torso towards the left knee. Clasp the hands behind you. Lift the heart. Tuck the chin. Good. Breathe in and then breathe out again and come over anywhere towards that left quadricep. Now, this is a very deep hamstring stretch. Most of us humans have tight hamstrings, so no pain here, okay? Just go to where you need to feel that stretch. Good. Inhale, power on up. Excellent. Exhale, bring that right foot forward, shake it out. All right, let's do that on the other side. Come back to your foundation mountain pose. Shoulders down, away from the ears, tuck the chin, soften the tongue and the jaw. Good. Inhale. You can take your hands to the hips if you like. This kind of gives you a little bit more stability. Bring that left foot back and take that left up to about 10 o'clock. Okay, so the toes are pointing towards about 10 o'clock on the clock. Inhale, bend that right knee just the right amount. Again, you can heel toe that foot out to the right side of the mat to give you more of a wider train track. Hips are forward. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up. Reach towards the sky. Exhale. Arms to goalposts. Bring the scapula together. If you've been sitting or in front of your laptop or your desktop, this is going to feel good, I hope. Good. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Lift the right arms. Good. Exhale, bring the navel towards that right knee and the right quadricep. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, and then come on over towards that right leg. Again, deep stretch here. You can let the head hang. You can clasp the elbows, opposite elbows. You can take the hands down towards the mat. You can take the hands down here. It all counts. Everything counts. You're breathing. You're partnering your movement with your breath. Good. You're doing this just right for yourself. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. Hands to heart center. And exhale, float that foot back up, shake it out. All right, so we're going to work with a balancing posture here. We've actually been doing lots of balancing already today. We're going to do a warrior three. So I'm going to use my chair to give you an idea about what you can do. Lots of variations here. So coming to your mountain pose, feet, hips just with distance apart, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Engage the core slightly. Lift the kneecaps and the quadriceps. Good. Take the hands to the hips again and take a deep breath in and lift that right knee, weights on the left foot, and take that right foot behind you. So either the ball mound of that right foot is on the mat or that the toe is on the mat. So if this is your warrior one, that's fantastic because this is actually a big balance act here. All right, so if this is enough for you, stay here, find your gaze out in front of you, about 4 or 6 feet, and breathe. Good. Now, if you want more, with your breath, really have a firm foundation in that left foot and fold forward from the hips. Point and, flex that right foot. That's going to give you some stability here. And begin lifting that right leg away from the earth. Right foot stays flexed. Good. Might want to get that right hip down a little bit. Mine has a tendency to go up. And if you have your chair, you can hold your chair. You could actually come up like this from your chair. So breathe here. Good. Pointing those right toes towards the mat. Breathing, if you want, you can look underneath the body, level up those hips. If this is in your practice and you don't have a chair, great. You can take your hands, place them to your heart. You can take the arms behind you and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Taking the hands again to the heart and then, or the chair, and then slowly coming back. Good. Shake it out. And coming to the other side. So weight goes on that right foot. Firm foundation here. Strong mountain. Inhaling, taking the hands to the hips. Exhaling, coming on over. Again, and if you want to use the chair, you can go ahead even before you start and hold on to the seat of the chair. Come on over, have that little bend in the elbows if that feels good. Flex the left foot, toes are towards the earth. Keep on lifting that left leg. Good. You can look down at the hips, see if they're straight, like a tabletop. Good. Toes are pointed towards the earth and breathe. Again, if it's in your practice, you can bring the hands towards your heart. You can take them out like Superwoman or Superman. You can even take them to goalpost. No wrong answers here. Good, one more deep breath. Bring them the hands to heart center. Or if you're on the chair, keep them there. Good. Come all the way up. Shake it out. Excellent. So that's the Warrior One series. You'll find that find that a lot in yoga classes to do those three things together. All right, so let's come down to our mat. And we'll do one final hip flexor stretch here. So take your knees and bend your knees. Soles of the feet are flat on the floor. Lift the heart, bend the elbows, and just lean back a little bit. Good. And take the feet out a little bit farther. Good. And then inhale and exhale, let the knees fall to the right. Good. Inhale, come on up. So it's really like a windshield wiper. If this does not work for your body, you can lie on your back and do reclining pigeon, if you know what that is. You've probably done that before in yoga class, where you do like a figure four with your legs. Good. So just letting that hip flexor release, the low back. Good. And then coming on back up. And have a tall seat. If you have a blanket, you can sit on the blanket, or you can just sit on your mat like me. So bring the soles of your feet together. You can take your soles of the feet way out in front of you. It all counts. You can bring them close to your body. This is butterfly. So wherever you are with your feet out in front of you or closer to your hips, inhale, bring the spine long, crown of the head is lifted, chin is tucked. Good. Breathe. Deep breath in. Good. And with your exhale, bring the torso forward. If you'd like, you can take the hands and walk the fingertips out a little bit. Good. Come over to where it feels like it's your edge, and then just soften and release. You can round your back after you reach the point that feels like it's just right. 3 deep breaths here. Good. And then come on up and lovingly bring those knees together. Good. And turn yourself around and lie on your back here. So if you have a blanket and you want to put that under your head, if you have a bolster or a pillow at home, you want to put that under your knees, then that's great. I'll actually show you what that looks like if you're curious about, you've never had a bolster or a blanket under your knees. You might like that, so you can play with that with home. So this is really all you do if that is pleasing to you. Good. So come on down your back and we'll do our final relaxation. So feet a comfortable distance apart, letting the back of the body settle in. Back of the hands on the earth, palms up or palms down, your choice. And tuck the chin slightly. If you want, you can roll the head from side to side. Any final movement here that your body is asking for. And then coming to stillness. And check in with yourself. What's your internal weather report right now? Just noticing the breath, emotions, thoughts, with awareness and just as a witness, not trying to change anything, simply just being with yourself, witnessing, watching the breath, breathing into all the corners of the body that might be asking for the breath. Soften the jaw and the tongue, eyes, corners of the eyes, ears, palms of the hand, tips of the toes. And if you'd like, imagine a beautiful golden sun in between the eyebrows, bathing every cell in your body with health and vitality. Courage, compassion. And breathing in whatever you need in this moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting the body breathe itself. And notice that sometimes, as we simply are with ourselves, noticing that there might be a softening that you experience in the mind or the body. We just can be with and notice, witness what our experience is. And one more deep breath. And when you're ready, just safely bend your knees if you're in a reclining position. And come over to one side and gently help yourself up to a seated position. Unless you simply want to lie there and relax for a little bit longer, that's okay too. So, on behalf of Warriors at Ease, Operation Remote Resilience, I thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoy the practice, please let us know, or any comments that you have, please place them in the comment box below. And keep abreast of the classes that we have every week. We welcome everyone, active duty, civilians, veterans, families, everyone. And so if you are compelled and you feel so moved, we'd love to have you donate. So you can go to the link below in the page at Warriors at Ease. So on behalf of Warriors at Ease, thank you so much for tuning in health and resilience and connection. Until next time.